Hello everyone, welcome to Raw Online. I am Dr. Venkatakrishnan, Professor of Medicine. We will be discussing a CNS case on motor neuron disease. What is the clinical presentation? We start with the history and how to have other differentials and arrive at a clear diagnosis. What are the important features? There is a history to differentiate upper motor neuron weakness, LMN and myopathic weakness. This is what we should know. By history, the weakness is pyramidal, distal or proximal or muscle wasting. In upper motor neuron, you don't have muscle wasting. In LMN, it is severe. It can be mild in myopathic. The weakness is proximal in myopathic. Usually, distal myopathies can be seen. Usually, it is proximal. LMN usually starts with the distal weakness. Upper motor neuron, pyramidal weakness where there is tightness, spastic weakness. The patient says heavy limb or tightness of the limbs. Fasciculation you see only in LMN. History, by history you should ask what is the type of weakness, which we can give a clue to upper motor neuron, lower motor neuron or myopathic weakness. What is the lesion or where is the lesion in neuropathy weakness? It could be anterior horn cell or it could be peripheral nerve. How do you differentiate with a relevant additional history when the patient has a neuropathic weakness? And we can find out whether it is anterior horn cell disease or it is a peripheral nerve. You should ask about exposure to lead or aluminum. Endocrine disturbances, hyperthyroidism, hyperparathyroidism. Symptoms of malabsorption. Malabsorption can produce every vitamin deficiency, multiple vitamin deficiency, calcium deficiency, vitamin D deficiency, iron deficiency with a history of chronic diarrhea. All will give a clue to malabsorption. Symptoms of copper or zinc deficiency. Usually GI disturbances, oral lesions can be there, recurrent diarrheas can be there. Symptoms of vitamin B12, it's very important. So, in peripheral neuropathy, this is a condition predominantly starts as a peripheral neuropathy. That is why the present symptoms, initial symptoms are always a distal sensory, followed by when this deficiency advances, you get a pyramidal weakness. Symptoms of retrovirus and drug exposure. So, the drugs can be starting from various going to anti-neoplastic drugs. So, all symptoms will give a clue to the diagnosis. What is additional history is very important. What are the neuropathic weakness? It could be MND, limb girdle dystrophy, distal myopathy. As I told you, usually myopathy starts with a proximal. So, mostly it is a proximal myopathy. Syringomyelia, CV junction anomaly, hereditary neuropathies and HIV neuropathy. These are the things we see in clinical practice. With this in mind, you should know the classification of sporadic MND, chronic sporadic MND. UMN with LMN, that is amyotrophic lateral sclerosis, ALS. That is the most common variant seen in clinical practice. Predominant UMN is PLS. It is not only UMN. Later stages of PLS, you can get LMN lesion. LMN involvement can be seen. That is why it is predominant UMN and predominant LMN. Predominant LMN is primary muscle atrophy, PMA, others. Multifocal neuropathy with conduction block, paraproteinemia or cancer associated motor neuropathy, or motor predominant peripheral neuropathy. See, what we commonly see in practice is UMN with LMN, ALS, one of the common MNDs.